Trinity kids, welcome to our Maundy Thursday Easter celebration. If you've never heard of Maundy Thursday before, that was the night that Jesus was betrayed, and we're going to talk about the Last Supper or the Passover today. So I have created my own little Passover plate which tells the story of what happened to the Israelites all those years ago. So once a year the Jews would meet together for Passover, which was to tell the story of what happened to them, and they would tell the story through food. So if you remember, back in the Old Testament in Exodus, the Israelites were treated really, really badly for hundreds of years by Pharaoh and the Egyptians. And God sent 10 plagues, the 10 plagues of Egypt, to try and convince Pharaoh to let the Israelites go. And finally, after the 10th plague, he said yes, but he then changed his mind. So this plate is to tell the story a little bit more. So here on our plate we have two things which are bitter herbs and horseradish. And that is meant to represent the bitterness of slavery, because they were treated so badly for such a long time. Charaset, I think that's how it's pronounced. That is to represent the cement that the Israelites made to make bricks and houses and all sorts that Pharaoh wanted them to make. The green vegetables, now they are a symbol. They would be dipped in salt water, and that was a symbol of the tears that the Israelites shed because they were so upset about how badly they were being treated. An egg symbolizes a sacrifice, and a lamb bone represents the last plague of Egypt. If you remember, God sent a plague where he killed the firstborn of everything, but the Jews were okay because they would sacrifice a lamb and they would put the blood over the doorway to keep them safe. So that is what this represents. So I'm now going to show you my Seder plate, and I couldn't quite go to the shops, so I've had to be a little bit inventive with my Seder plate, and I hope you can be a bit inventive too. So if you want to come and have a look at my Seder plate, you'll see. Here we are. So I have my egg that represents sacrifice. I have my bitter herbs here. It's not quite the ones they had, but you know, they're close enough. I have the apple here. I have my cucumber. They're my vegetables dipped in salt water to represent the tears. And I couldn't find any lamb bones, so I went with dinosaur bones. Yeah, I hope you like that. So, and oh, I forgot to tell you about the crackers. So the crackers are a symbol of the bread that the Israelites had. You see, they were running for their lives when they were escaping Pharaoh, so they didn't have time to put yeast in the bread, and yeast is the thing that makes bread expand. So they would have flat bread like this. Okay, so it's my challenge to you guys is that I'd like you to recreate the Seder meal at home, the Last Supper meal. Now you can do it like this, you can have a drawing, you can do it like this, you can use Play-Doh, you can use Lego, you can paint it if you want, you can be creative. I hope you have fun doing that, and I want to see pictures, and there's going to be prizes for the most creative Seder meal out there. So just the last part of this meal that I want to talk about. So the Seder meal happened year after year for literally hundreds of years, but Jesus came along with his friends, and during the meal he picked up bread and he broke it, and he said something strange. He said, "This is my body broken for you." He then later on took the cup and he said, "This is my blood spilt out for you." So you see, we no longer do this. We no longer do this to remember what God has done, because we do this to remember what God has done. And we're going to find more about that on Easter Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you then. And I can't wait to see your family's creation of the Seder meal. Good luck, and send me it once you're done. Bye.